The upcoming 𝑧𝒑𝒏𝒕 joins two other very successful launches in the same area, and if you have somehow missed out these other launches, well, here are 3 reasons why 𝑧𝒑𝒏𝒕 could prove to be an interesting project for you. But first, some background and project specifications. The land plot Bukit Timah Link GLS was released for tender in August 2022, and Bukit Sembawang won the tender out of 5 bidders in November 2022 and named the project 𝑧𝒑𝒏𝒕. It is a 99-year leasehold project located in District 21 Upper Bukit Timah along Bukit Timah Link, which is a cul-de-sac, right beside the Linq at Beauty World and opposite the reserve residences, 2 projects of which we'll cover more of in a while. The project features 158 units from 1 bedroom to 4 bedroom and penthouse unit types in 2 blocks of 4 stacks each, in a more or less north-south orientation and ample setback from the various buildings around it. There are 126 car park lots spanning across 2 basement levels. It is not a PPVC project, which means more flexibility in internal wall configuration and is also not subject to GFA harmonization. Estimated TOP Q4 2027. And the first reason is location. It is in a location that not only affords convenience, but has also seen some excellent price performance. The location of 𝑧𝒑𝒏𝒕 is less than 2 minutes walk to Beauty World MRT Station, and just across the road, Cheong Chin Nam Food Street with lots of food options. It's also within 1 km to Pei Hwa Presbyterian and Methodist Girls' School, 2 very popular schools, and as many as 6, potentially 7 shopping malls or retail clusters. At Bukit Timah Shopping Centre, Beauty World Centre, Beauty World Plaza, Bukit Timah Plaza, the soon to TOP Linq at Beauty World with 53 commercial units. The currently still selling new launch reserve residences with 219,000 square feet of commercial space. As for the 7th retail cluster, notice this light blue commercial and residential land plot in the master plan. It's not yet developed and is for now planned to house the interim Bukit Timah Market and Food Centre. And that's the upcoming retail cluster number 7. Speaking of the Bukit Timah market, it is set to close by the end of 2024 and to make way for an integrated facility by the end of 2029. This one-stop integrated facility will feature a community club, a redeveloped market, as well as a hawker centre. It will also feature a range of new amenities such as an indoor sports hall, community library, and elderly facilities. This location is also abundant with green spaces. Besides the very famous Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, we also have the Rifle Range Nature Park, which opened in 2022 with trails spanning more than 7 kilometers. Reason number 2 is some pretty solid price performance in the area. For this segment, we're going to have to talk about the 2 projects closest to 𝑧𝒑𝒏𝒕, the Linq at Beauty World and the Reserve Residences. However, these 2 are very different projects because whilst 𝑧𝒑𝒏𝒕 doesn't have any commercial components or any direct access to the MRT station, the Linq is a mixed freehold development with 120 units and 53 commercial shops and direct access at level 1 to Beauty World MRT. On the other hand, the Reserve Residences is an integrated development with 732 units, 160 service apartments, and an integrated transport hub with an underground pedestrian link to Beauty World MRT as well. The Linq sold 96% during its launch in November 2020, and the Reserve Residences was the best-selling project in the whole of 2023. And by the way, at this point of filming, the Reserve Residences is 98% sold with a remaining 15 units to go, and the prices for both projects have been going strong ever since. Now, if you're thinking given these project traits, such price performance is a given, at its launch, the Linq at Beauty World was selling at an average of $2,150 per square foot, which was considered expensive given that another freehold new launch nearby, Floorplan at Bukit Timah, was selling at an average of $1,880 per square foot. But the Linq has gone on to reach more than $2,900 per square foot in some recent sub-sale transactions. And so that really exemplifies the strength of demand within this area. To further assess the strength of new launches within this area, let's take a look at some recently sold out or TOP launches within the general area and see how much they have earned. And this selection set will include Daintree, View at Kismis, Floorplan, and of course, the Linq at Beauty World. The sales launches for these projects was from July 2018 onwards. With the exception of Daintree, which has already seen resale transactions, the 3 other projects are still recording sub-sale transactions, and so far, all transactions have been profitable with 0 unprofitable transactions. Average profit is more than $250,000, an average annual gain ranging from 4.6 to 8.2%. Lastly, there's definitely a need to talk about Sherwood Towers, a 99-year leasehold apartment that TOP'd in 1980 with 269 units. It is 48 years old this year and prices are still going strong on the uptrend. Although with a fair share of profitable versus unprofitable transactions, for a 48-year-old project that is still showing price trends like this, it is proof that resale condos in the right location can still make capital gain. Reason number 3 concerns specific details in which the way 8@BT as a project has been designed. The first point is that instead of combining all 8 stacks into a single block, the development is split into 2 blocks of 4 stacks each, and this ensures that every single unit is a corner unit. And the way that the unit types are distributed from right to left, we have 1-bedroom unit types, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and 4-bedroom, with stacks 6 and 2 being a mixture of 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom units, and 4-bedroom and 3-bedroom units respectively. And also, units in stacks 2 and 3 will have private lifts, so that just means less waiting time for lifts for everybody. Now, the floor plans are what makes this project especially unique. Now, at this point of filming, I don't yet have the full set of floor plans, so do check out the link in the description below for the most up-to-date information. But from what has been shared so far, the few unique aspects about the floor plans in 8@BT is that all units have home shelter, which can double up as a storage area. And yes, this even extends to 1 and 2 bedroom units as well. All kitchen areas will come with a window. And yes, this is even for 1 and 2 bedroom units. All bathrooms will have windows, with the exception of some powder rooms in a few particular layouts. The 1 and 2 bedroom unit types do not have a balcony area except for the ground floor unit, which features a PES, personal enclosed space. 3-bedroom type C4, 4-bedroom, and penthouse unit types will all feature private lifts. For 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, and penthouse unit types, the balcony features a slide and fold screen door that will ensure that your views out of the balcony will be maximized. However, do take note that in some of the floor plan layouts, you will have rooms that are designed to fit a single bed instead of a double bed. Let's take a look at the 1 and 2 bedroom unit types at the Linq and the reserve residences just to examine the differences in floor plans. The Linq has 1 layout type for its 1-bedroom unit, and the reserve residences has 2 designs for its 1-bedroom unit. In this case, you see that both floor plans feature a more or less rectangular layout from its entrance past its kitchen area to the living area to the balcony. And of course, both types don't really have a dedicated storage area. So if you compare that to the 1-bedroom design at 8@BT, you'll see that the first thing is that there's no balcony. There's instead a home shelter which can double up as a storage area. The kitchen is tucked away to one side, and it also comes with a window, which wasn't present in the earlier 2 walkway kitchen designs. The TV area and dining area are in a more or less landscape orientation. And if you seal off one of the doors of the bathroom, you can have more space to have a longer TV area and also reconfigure your dining space as well. As for the 2-bedroom designs at the Linq at Beauty World, it still features a rectangular design from entrance to balcony with a walkway kitchen area, but in this case it can be enclosed if you want to, a living and dining space in a portrait mode, 2 full-size bedrooms and 2 full-size bathrooms. But in this case, there's also no storage area. As for the reserve residences, this is 1 design out of 10 types of 2-bedroom unit types. And with a similar rectangular design from entrance to balcony, this is a dumbbell configuration with 2 full-size bedrooms on either side of the living and dining areas. In this case, the kitchen can also be enclosed if you want to. However, there's also no dedicated storage area in this design as well. And over at 8@BT, for this 2-bedroom unit type, there is no balcony. The kitchen is tucked away to one side away from the main entrance corridor, with a home shelter that doubles up as a storage area. However, the drawback is that bedroom 2 fits a single bed, and instead of 2 full-size bathrooms, the bathroom number 2 is a powder room that doesn't have a shower facility. And as for the 3 and 4 bedroom configurations, instead of a sliding balcony door, it comes with a slide and fold screen door to maximize your view. If there's any drawback to 8@BT, it's that being a smaller project, its facilities aren't as complete as a larger one. For example, it doesn't have a tennis court, and its swimming pool is only 25 meters in length, in case those things matter to you. But from the prior discussion, besides it being in the location that's much sought after, 8@BT does bring some pretty thoughtful and unique designs to its overall project and floor plans that will allow it to compete with 2 other mega projects beside it. So, 8 at BT is previewing from the 7th of September 2024 with booking day on the 21st of September 2024. Showflat located at 398 Telok Kurau Road. More details in the links in the description. If you'd like to see the Showflat, drop me a note, and I'll see you again soon.